And we are back with the third segment of the GSMC Basketball Podcast presented by the GSMC Sports Network. And in this third segment, I'm going to talk about the NBA players that apparently got drug tested after winning the gold medal for Team USA. This was a claim that was alleged by Anthony Edwards, a player for Team USA, and the headline is literally Anthony Edwards reveals which Team USA basketball players were drug tested after their gold medal victory at the Olympics, and you won't believe who they picked. LeBron James, Steph, and Kevin Durant, just the article continues, led Team USA to win their fifth straight gold medal at the Paris Olympics 2024. USA defeated Victor Wembanyama's France at their home in the final of the Olympic basketball event. However, USA star Anthony Edwards later revealed that the United States trio, including him, Curry, Durant, had to take a drug test. So, in a shocking revelation during a seminar at the Fanatics Fest, Durant and Edwards told Boardroom that the Paris Olympics 2024 post-victory celebration, Edwards said, "After the gold medal, me, him, Durant had what you call a drug test." Edwards added, "We couldn't really celebrate in the locker room for real because me, him, KD, and Steph had to take like a drug test or something." That's what Edwards said. That's the quote. And, I'm just reading what the article's saying. So Steph and LeBron, they performed very well in the Olympics. And, I guess because they played really, really well and, considering their age and considering just how well that they played, the team sort of, the team inside that's in the operations decided to just have all three of them and, also Anthony Edwards. Well, I guess, all four of them, I have to say, end up being drug tested. And the fact, and, Steph Curry playing out of his mind in the final few games, I think a lot of people, that would make sense, I guess, to drug test him because, let's face it, the man is inhuman. He does a lot of things that are considered inhumane. The amount of shots that he makes are ridiculous in a row. And Kevin Durant as well, another ridiculous basketball player. Same thing with LeBron. All three of them are just ridiculous, and they all played out of their minds in the final games of the United States quarterfinal, and well, not really quarterfinal, but the United States Olympic tournament, because they ended up playing in the semifinal round as well as the final round. So the fact that they played so well in such a packed and in such a hostile environment goes to show you just how talented of a team they really are. And really, obviously this team, it's suffered a lot of setbacks regarding, the success and just how competent the players actually were. So the fact that every single one of the old players that was arguably criticized for maybe their old age and, still playing on the Olympics despite their old age, now that they're getting drug tested towards the end, I really feel like, a lot of people, they might think, okay, why are they getting drug tested? This is unnecessary. But a lot of other people in the sports world, they might think that this is, a sign of just how good these players actually are. If you get drug tested at the end of the game, then that means that you played so good that a lot of people, that the people that were watching you play didn't think that you were in your right mind, I guess you could say. People didn't think that you were actually who you were. People thought that you were enhancing your performance in a certain way. And I mean, obviously, with how Steph Curry was playing in that game, I mean, you had to watch him. Like, people, the French fans were devastated, and nobody, like, he made a ridiculous shot towards the end, and he was scoring at a tremendous rate against Serbia. We really needed that scoring coming in from him, and he ended up delivering. Same with Anthony Edwards. Like, they all played ridiculously well. And so I think, like, the fact that, again, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter segment than the rest of them because, the fact that they all ended up getting drug tested towards the end is, it just goes to show you just how talented these guys actually are. Even though Anthony Edwards doesn't have a championship, he does have an Olympic gold medal, and that's one accolade under his belt that he has that several other stars in the NBA, they can't really say that they have. So the fact that he has one, the fact that he ends up winning one in his first trip to the Olympics, just, it's very impressive. And the fact that he also ends up getting drug tested towards the end of it is all the more impressive. So that's all that I have on this segment. So now I'll go ahead and go into the fourth segment where I talk about the possibility of LeBron and Steph Curry hinting at something on Instagram. Again, this is just a possibility, so I'm just going to be talking a little bit about this in the fourth segment right after this short break. So I will be right back.
For the best and latest podcasts available anywhere, go to the podcast app on your cell phone and type in GSMC to access free content-rich podcasts on health and wellness, book reviews, sports, entertainment, relationships, social media, movies, technology, finance, and even weird news. Subscribe and download the GSMC Podcast Network's family of shows, available everywhere podcasts are found.